This video series has been developed to support educators in developing their understanding of inquiry-based learning in health and physical education and the benefits it provides to students. Inquiry-based learning is grounded in the curriculum, provides the opportunity to extend learning, is recursive, involves the student in the construction of knowledge, involves higher-order thinking skills, and begins with student questions or wonderings. Educators can approach inquiry from multiple entry points. They may use a structured inquiry to focus on one component of the process, or an open inquiry in which students drive each component of the inquiry process. During the formulating questions phase, students formulate questions or make predictions about concepts, strategies, and the relationships between topics or skills, and plan investigations to answer the questions as they take an active role in their learning. Students engaged in inquiry-based learning develop higher-order thinking skills, such as analyzing, synthesizing, evaluating, and reflecting. And they become more independent as they take responsibility for their own learning. As students pose their own questions, their curiosity is piqued, and as a result, they are more engaged in the learning process. Throughout the inquiry process, students also learn and practice collaboration and communication skills. Let's hear what an educator has to say about the benefits of the formulating questions component.
I think it really does help their learning when they formulate their own questions because they buy in right from the onset. It's about them, it's valuable to them, it provides meaning when they examine these different concepts, and right away they're very enthusiastic about it. They become responsible for their learning, and it's very, very meaningful to them.
Let's hear how one educator brings inquiry-based learning to life.
L'idée d'aujourd'hui, c'est simplement de noter leurs forces et leurs faiblesses par rapport à les différents exercices physiques qu'ils ont faits. Et ensuite, de regarder ces faiblesses pour savoir qu'est-ce qu'ils doivent s'améliorer dans cette année en termes des composantes de fitness.
Now let's see the formulating questions component in action. Here we see students in a grade 11 healthy living and personal and fitness activities class, PAF, at the end of the lesson, reflecting on what they have learned so far about their personal fitness and formulating questions about what they still want to know more about in order to finalize their personal fitness action plans. Students are provided with sentence starters in order to write 2 questions they have based on what they would like to research more about when designing their personal fitness plans.
Comment est-ce que je peux avoir moins mal ou moins de fatigue musculaire après un entraînement?
J'aimerais savoir quoi manger, comme pour la nutrition, pour construire plus de muscles.
Let's see another example of the formulating questions component in action. Here we see students in a grade 10 Hale class, completing a placemat responding to the big question.
What do you need to think about to be healthy and to make healthy choices at this time in your life?
Students jot down their responses, sharing them with their group, and then use a question builder chart to formulate their own questions for further investigation. Now let's see another example of the formulating questions component in action. Here we see students in grade 6 formulating questions they have on the effective ways to send a ball over a net and sharing their questions with each other.
Andrea, any strategies did you use?
While working with their group, students are formulating higher-order thinking questions around the performance of the movement skill and strategies required to be successful. For more information on inquiry-based learning and supporting students in formulating questions, refer to teachingtools.ophia.net to access Ophia's inquiry-based learning in health and physical education guide. And be sure to take a look at our other video on inquiry-based learning in action.